Hey there! This week is going to be an art week, so I wanted to do something more like informative today because art's just been on my mind, and I figured y'all didn't want another like ranting video. So today we're going to be talking about tones and values. Now, I know this goes a lot around on YouTube about tones and values and starting in black and white and going to color, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to go through all that. Trust me. I think that color is kind of more important than tones, but at the same time, tones are very important. So to counteract this, I would say, instead of starting with black and whites, pick your base colors first, and then turn down the saturation all the way, and preview it. One of the colors isn't right? Change it! One of the tones is a little bit too like the other tones? Change it! That is the beauty of digital art. You can change everything at a whim. So do it. Put everything on different layers. Put all the colors on different layers. And then just go ham, and then merge all the layers, and then you can paint to your heart's content. If you don't like painting, you can still have all those fucking layers and be fine and dandy. Amazing. Digital art can do that. Like, it's a little bit different if you're going for regular art. Then you have to be traditional art, sorry, not regular art, but you need to be a little bit more careful of what you do. Like, you could do little tiny swatches to make sure your colors are correct, and then take a picture of them on your phone and play with the tones that way, because all you have to do is literally pull up a menu, saturation, all the way to 0, boom, black and white. Saturation is amazing. Now, some people want their saturation to be higher, lower, that doesn't matter. Black and white. That is the key. You want to see what your image looks like in black and white. Because, you know, tones and values are the backbone of a painting or an illustration or whatever. You want to pick beforehand what color or what part of your illustration is going to be the darkest and what is going to be the lightest. For most like anime type illustrations, the skin is usually going to be the lightest. Maybe the whites of the eyes are the lightest, technically. But the biggest patch of thing is going to be the skin. So after that, usually the darkest thing is the line art. Now, if you don't have line art, then that's out the window. Choose, like, I don't know, the hair, the shoes, I don't know. It depends on what your image is. Sometimes the skin is the darkest thing. Sometimes the pupils are, not the pupils, the irises are the lightest thing. It just depends on the illustration, and you need to figure out that before you start laying colors down. That's why it's usually better to start with like a rough sketch, and then you can lay colors down on top of that and get like a feeling of what you want. That's how I usually go about it, and it makes my life a lot easier, so maybe it'll make your guys' life easier too. Now, the only reason why most artists do this is because you want your values and tones to not blend together, because they distinguish parts of the character or what have you. So let's say you have a drawing of a pretty girl. So you're going to want to distinguish with your values the hair, the eyes, the skin, and every single piece of clothing. So you're going to want to have a lot of different values. So knowing which is your lightest and which is your darkest is best, because then you can figure out the middle ground, the midtones. You can figure out what's going to be what. And usually I tend to leave those to close. But the sky's the limit. It's art. You can do whatever you want.
We never speak of that. Anyway, if you liked what you just watched, feel free to click or tap here and it will take you to the latest video on my channel. Or you can let the YouTube algorithms choose a video it thinks you'll like. Magic! And of course, you can click or tap over here to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come join the cult! We're always open to new members. Anywho, I hope to see you all soon. Peace out. Bye-bye!